they eat a lot of greens, the leaves. So unlike Ghanaians, the green food we eat is kontomire. They don't even eat kontomire. So you see the afang soup, you see the egusi soup, which is almost like Ghanaian egusi, but it's different in the preparation process and all that. So yeah, and I love their white soup. It's one of the best soup I enjoy here as a Ghanaian. I love the Nigerian white soup. I love it. I love it. And as a
DJ Paco Rich.
Hello, people. Welcome to the channel. See the way I stretch. My name is DJ Paco Rich, and today I'm bringing you another great conversation all the way from the fatherland, Nigeria, of course. So we have a lot of Nigerians living in Ghana. Yes, and that is the mindset of everybody, that like when every Nigerian moves, or most of the Nigerians, when they are traveling to Africa countries, they move to Ghana because they feel like Ghana is their closest home and all that. But today I'm here to talk to a beautiful lady. She's a Ghanaian, she's living in Nigeria. I would like her to share some experience, how unique the people of Nigeria are, her experience. I mean, a lot of people have told us a lot of stories about Nigerians and how they treat Ghanaians there. So I will have a conversation with her and I will find out if it be true or they play or they whine us. So people, I'm introducing you to my beautiful guest. Her name is Mamie Fua. Mamie Fua, how are you doing?
I'm okay, Paco Courage. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, see that beautiful vibes. So,
For having me.
yeah. So viewers, if you're watching this video, the very first day I met this girl wasn't in Ghana. I met her in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. And then we both traveled to Ghana by road together. It was a great experience. And since then, we have become more like a family. I've been looking for her in Ghana. Where I know they see her. Where somebody come with Spike Puma here say now she be Nigeria, she did. So I'm going to have a great conversation with her. She's going to tell us the most amazing things she's seen in Nigeria. My sister, how are you doing?
I'm okay, my brother. Thanks once again for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
Yeah. So for a while, we've not been seeing you in Ghana. I mean, you were very close to me somewhere around Kaswa.
Yeah.
But then I realize your location now is in Nigeria. So what took you to Nigeria, my sister?
Work was the main reason why I relocated here. So in 2017 I visited Abuja, but before then I had been to Lagos in 2015. So in 2017 when I came, I noticed there were no Ghanaian restaurants in Abuja, and I was craving for some Ghanaian food, you know. So after I returned back to Ghana and I was trying to set up a business, I was looking for a location for that, and I was like, why not move to a Ghanaian kitchen over there? So yeah, it was work that brought me in the first place.
That's amazing. So in short, you are actually running a Ghanaian food joint in Abuja.
Yeah, I'm running a Ghanaian dishes, and then I do continental as well. But my main focus is actually on Ghanaian food. Yeah.
One might say that we don't have a lot of Ghanaians in Nigeria compared to the number of Nigerians in Ghana. So how sustainable has your business been?
Yeah, you are right when you say there are not a lot of Ghanaians here compared to the number of Nigerians in Ghana, of course, yeah. But it's It's been good, and the Nigerian people have been very receptive. They've heard of the food of social media, so everyone wants to try the popular food they've heard or read about. So yeah, that's how I've sustained the business for this. So you meet new people each day, and they want to try a Ghanaian food they're aware of or they've heard about on social media. Yeah.
Well, before we get into the conversation of the Battle of the Jollof, we'll get there. I would like you to tell me the name of your restaurant so that viewers that are watching, I mean, who live in Abuja and environments can, have a clear idea or clear view of what we're talking about. What's the name of your place?
Okay. Okay, so I don't have a permanent location yet, but I do mainly online, so they can check me on Instagram, Sisi's Kitchen, and I do more of private home services. I do more of deliveries, so yeah, they can check me on Instagram, Sisi's Kitchen. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Meaning, I mean, it's mainly online that people make others, then and you deliver, to them.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
what I do.
all right.
Yeah.
So far, apart from the Ghanaians that are patronizing your service, do you have other nationalities like Kenyans, Nigerians, South Africans, other people also patronizing your service in Nigeria?
Oh, oh yeah. There are other African countries that, yeah, of course, like I said earlier on, the social media craze about food and all that. So, yeah, as Africans too, before you travel to any other country, if you meet someone that is from a different nationality and you feel like you want to try their food before you visit, so yeah, you meet. There are lots of other nationals here, so you meet them and then yeah they are ready to patronize you, taste your food, know what a particular food is all about. So yeah, I have some Cameroonians, I have some Togolese, I have some South Africans. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey when it comes to people from other nationalities trying to have a taste of a Ghanaian dish. Yeah.
Interesting. You and I know that in Ghana, when we say fufu, we know that it's something that you need to pound, turn it around with some abenkwai or nkatenkwan or nkakra. But the typical Nigerian fufu is something else. It's something different. It looks different. So, for example, if you have an order from a Nigerian requesting for fufu, what comes in mind? Is it the Ghanaian fufu that you originally know, or you think about the Nigerian kind of fufu?
Yeah, so the Nigerian fufu is actually different from the Ghanaian fufu. It also goes through pounding, but they don't use only cassava and it goes through a process before it's ready. It's even stored for some time before it's ready to be eaten or sold to the people. So it's different, and our soups are really different from their soup. What we Ghanaians typically call soup, they will call it is different from their own soup. What we call stew, they will call it soup. And what we will call soup, yeah, of course, there are some a bit of things, food that they have that you can classify as soup in Ghanaian, to the Ghanaian understanding. But when it comes to their soup, their typical soup is what we will call stew in Ghana. So yeah, how they eat their fufu is with the soup combination is totally different from what we Ghanaians eat when we talk of fufu. So yeah,
Well,
the soups are different.
yeah.
Eh, yeah.
Yeah, nice, interesting. And I think working around food in Nigeria for some time. Sure, you've also been introduced to certain Nigeria foods, how it's made. Are there any special names? Are there any special Nigerian food that you never knew them that now you know your ways around it? Can you name some of them?
Oh, you know, we as Africans, I think we all cook or make the same food. It's just that it's the process is a bit different. The taste is different based on because of the different spices we use. But I think the afang soup and Nigerians are they eat a lot of greens, the leaves. So unlike Ghanaians, the green food we eat is kontomire. They don't even eat kontomire. So you see the afang soup, you see the egusi soup, which is almost like Ghanaian egusi, but it's different in the preparation process and all that. So yeah, and I love their white soup. It's one of the best soup I enjoy here as a Ghanaian. I love the Nigerian white soup. I love it. I love it. And as a Ghanaian living in Ghana, if you know any Nigerian restaurant, I will ask you to try it. Yeah.
Well, now it's time for us to touch on a big deal. Have you tested Nigerian jollof yet?
Why wouldn't I? I've been living here for 2 years. Of course, I've tried it. Yeah, I have several times.
And the big question is comparing Nigeria jollof to Ghanaian jollof. Which one would you agenda as your best jollof?
I'm not going to choose any, but I'm going to talk about the difference. You know, when it comes to the type of rice we use for our food, our jollof, it's totally different from the Nigerian rice. So the difference starts from the rice. That's the first thing you look at. But in taste wise, Ghanaian jollof, Nigerian jollof. As a Ghanaian, I'll go for Ghana jollof any day, anytime. But
Awa!
yeah,
Move on,
so
baby.
as I'm going to stick to my jollof rice. But yeah, they are depending on who is making the Nigerian jollof too, you can enjoy it. So yeah, but they are different. I won't hide or run away from that. There is a vast difference between both, and it also depends on who is cooking it for you.
Well, have you served
Oh, and
some? Okay.
cooking Nigerian jollof. I mean, you need to taste my Nigerian jollof prepared by a Ghanaian.
All right. And then before we edit on that particular jollof rivalry and all that, um, aside from serving people good food to eat in Nigeria, what's your what's the relationship between you and the people in Nigeria, knowing that you are Ghanaian, you know, how they relate to you, how they communicate to you and all that. How has the relationship been with you and the Nigerians?
First of all, I'll start by saying that it's the typical Nigerian is receptive, and how people receive you depend on how you present yourself. So limiting it to me being here or living here for the past 2 years, I would say they are very receptive to me. I mean, when you talk, by the time you finish with your statements, they are asking you, where are you from? Oh, I'm a Ghanaian. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, they are ready to talk about something Ghanaian they've heard. They want to verify a news they've heard, something about Ghanaians they want to know. So I would say they are very receptive, very, very receptive. And they have been nice to me. I mean, I live here with them as family. And I don't feel isolated being a Ghanaian here. I mean, people in my circle, people from places I work and this thing are very accommodative and welcoming. So yeah, as a Ghanaian living here, I would say yeah, Nigerians are receptive. Yeah.
Great, interesting ones. Nigerians are receptive and all that. I believe that is the truth, and so we will stay with it. But there is one question that I would like to ask. You're a beautiful woman, a beautiful Ghanaian woman living in Nigeria. Mostly, even Ghanaian ladies here, they prefer the Nigerian guys more. So do we have that same feeling that when Ghanaian ladies move to Nigeria, they also prefer Nigerian men? Do we have that kind of stuff there?
Sorry, it's breezy. It's getting to rain, so I don't know if you can still hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I think it's an individual thing when it comes to choosing a partner or this thing. But yeah, um as Africans as we are, if depending on where you find love, I mean, as a Ghanaian, you find love with a Nigerian. As a Nigerian, you may find love with a Ghanaian. So wherever you find yourself reaching out to, please go ahead.
The question is, have you found love in Nigeria 2017 up to now, 2023? Have you found or tasted love in Nigeria?
No, not yet. But who knows?
This one there, my viewer said you are lying. Oh.
No, I'm not lying.
They play. This one there, they play. Tell us now. So, okay, let me put it this way. Have you received proposals from Nigerian guys?
I don't know if you can hear me, but
I can hear you.
Can we continue the conversation? And that's really where I am, and I need to position myself.
All right. So, guys, we're going to give you part 2 of this conversation. I think it's almost raining in Nigeria, so we're going to do this another day. Thank you for speaking to us, and I'm sure we're going to talk more. Thank you. Please be safe, okay?
I got plenty for my mind, but right now I'm with my guy. I don't fear them got my pride.
DJ Paco Rich.